Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Jules Suds and Soaps. What I was going to do today is I wanted to make these lollipops for a future video, and this is an in-bed mold. I like that it's so 3D. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've already sprayed it with alcohol and put glitter on it, but I also want to melt these down. These are made from a white base. These are just, like pieces of things from projects I didn't use, like Easter eggs, things I can remelt. But I do know they are from a white base, not a clear base. Okay, so I'm going to melt these down, and we're going to make, I do have sticks, so we're going to make these lollipops. And I also wanted to show you in my previous video, I had showed you some shavings, and I wanted to show how this looked when this got shaved up. So we'll do that later. But okay, I'm going to melt these down at 30-second bursts. Like I said, this will probably take 30 seconds to a minute maximum. This is probably going to be a minute and a half. So I'm going to melt these down, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So I melted this down. I'm going to spray to prevent the bubbles. And again, I can't say it enough, have this as deep as you can get in there, but not directly touching the mold itself. And that's fine. Like I said, if that travels, that can be reused because it's still soap. I wanted to make these really glittery because they're not the I like, personally, translucent colors. I like working with the white base or the clear base. I really do, a lot better than the white base. You could do, the colors are more vibrant. But since these have already, had colors done to them, there's only so much I could do. Okay, let me spray one more time. So I'm going to let these set probably like a good half hour. And now I wanted to show you how I make these. Okay, so this is the bar. This was, up and down. This was the top, and that was the bottom. And then the sides, and this was the first piece, so what I'm going to do, and it's such pretty swirls in there, I'm just going to take my potato peeler here, and I'm going to make these shavings. This was a bar that I did, same bar. And what I like about this, because there's a swirl, every time I cut, you're going to see something completely different. So I'm going to cut this again. And you can see how the design just changes. Boy, that green's pretty in there in that glitter. These are really pretty. I put some of these just in a jar, and they're so pretty. So that was all underneath this. And then what I would do with these, they're so pretty. What I'm going to do with these actually is I'm going to put these all in a clear base. So that way you could see all these. And cutting it different ways, you get a different effect, different design. These are like smaller pieces if you wanted smaller pieces. Just be careful. You don't want to cut your finger. Can be very sharp. To see all the glitter. So there's many things you could do with this. Like I said, either you could, well, you can cut it up and, you know, put it in a suspended base of clear melt and pour. I'm going to try. You have to have the right temperature, the right depth, and everything to make these little rosebuds. But this is very pliable, so I could do it this way, or I can just kind of lay them. I may do both. Just randomly lay them in the soap. So let me finish a few more. Really pretty. If you haven't discovered it by now, swirls are just, it's probably my favorite thing to do in soaping. More than layering or anything like that. It's definitely the swirling. There you go on this. Now I'm going to let this set for probably a good, like I said, 20 minutes probably. We'll go 20 minutes. And then I'll be back. I just wanted to show you a quick thing. When it gets to a point, when I was shaving this bar, it's got to a point where I can't do it anymore. I'm going to cut myself. So I flipped it over and just did it this way, and I made smaller ones. So this is from like the first one I made. And this is the smaller one. Like these I would probably put inside the clear melt and pour, and I would probably put these on top. But that's just me. I'm going to get as many as I can. It's just very slippery. Okay, I think that's about the last one. So there you have it. You know, you could just do shavings at different angles and widths and everything else. So these are the smaller ones and these are the bigger ones. Okay, we will be back when this lollipops have set. Be right back. Okay, we are back for the unmolding. I did want to show you, though, with those soap shavings, you know, they're soap. So they look pretty. And so what I did was I put them in a vase. You know, it's soap. Why not? It's not going to expire. It's not going to get mold. And then, you know, that way you're not wasting them. But they really are visually appealing, for sure. Okay, let's unmold these. Oh, I did want to show you. That's the same bar of soap. Again, just put them in a jar. This was from a different soap. And that was the smaller ones from that bar. Okay, let me unmold. Okay, now this is going to become this is attached. Don't worry about that. That can be just taken up like this. That's all it is. There's one of them. Now, if I would have had on hand the clear melt and pour, I could have done more, you know, really visually pleasing colors, but these are kind of all the same color, but that's okay. I'll make more. Back. And you can reuse these now. These can be for another soap. They could be scraps if you want. Now you can see why you really do want to go up here, the highest that you can go without touching the side. That way you ensure that it stays in. You could paint these. You could use crayon, color them different colors. Wow, that one pops with that glitter. A few more. This one almost looks more chocolate. Yeah, it's similar to a Tootsie Roll color. And then you can clean these sticks off. Two more. Just with my hand, smooth it out, my fingers. And then you can just pinch. Last one. And like I said, you can easily clean this stick up. That's it for this video. If you like this video, if you could please like it and subscribe to my channel. If you do subscribe to my channel, then you'll be notified of any future videos. And if you can leave a comment below, I always like that too. I'd like to hear your input. I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you so much.